small break to fill up my plate, 'cause all this running rap got me hungry. On my back, shit in my glass, ain't no reason to panic. So I'm gonna move back to rock that ass lifestyle. Skinny bone shows with immaculate feet. Yeah, well, with the asshole, I told you I had a rap slow. Point them out. I stepped into my future.
I've decided if I had a theme song for StonedVulcan's channel, it'd be What It Do by Greaves, dude. This song. Greaves is on Spotify and it's called What It Do. It's spelled like Mountain Dew. My Spotify channel, it's pretty active. I'm on there a lot. And also a lot of the meditations that I do on a daily basis, like today, I did a meditation. It's called 10-minute sitting meditation with Mark Williams. And oh man, I gotta tell you, the commitment has been innate by having to, like, if I'm gonna preach mindfulness on this channel, right, I better be practicing. And so I've really been making a commitment to give at least 10 minutes a day to mindfulness meditation. Also trying to catch myself throughout the day. Like I've said in previous videos, I'm giving myself that breath throughout the day whenever I sign in, which, by the way, holy Moses, I'm probably over. Yep, that's a 0 node. Better hurry. Sorry. It was a 0 node though. This is the stuff that haunts you with Star Trek Fleet Command, which is why it's so important to be mindful throughout the day. So that's my little in on the mindfulness stuff for today. I will do my breath before I get into the game stuff. So if you want to join me, I'm going to do a deep breath. Deep breath in and out. It never makes me feel worse. That's the kind of the beautiful part of it, is like not doing it, you know. Ooh. Hopefully this transitions smoothly. Let's get this put over here. And like I said, it's called What It Do by Greaves. That's the song. So anyways, we're back into the game. And today's video, what I wanted to introduce or talk to you guys about is something that a lot of veteran players have already given thought to. A lot of alliances are already actively working towards. But what's funny is, like, the power level of your alliance, or, you know, power level of you personally, doesn't matter too much to make this happen. Now, let me get to the point and then I'll circle out to the details. So I have a running joke in our server 20. I've played with a few different amazing alliances. And one of the things I always joke about is SV Real Estate, StonedVulcan Real Estate. You buy, I'm high. Because there are 3 prime real estate locations that were introduced with one of the updates. And there might even be videos on this, but this is purely focused on just the fact that Rator, Pajem, and Morska, right? Where did I go? There we go. Heading back towards it. And there we go. Pajem, right here, right? Inside of all of these systems are nodes, and everyone, this isn't really news to most of you. Even those of you who are relatively new to the game, you're like, yeah, we know this, right? But what you might not have realized is you can get base spots in here, and it's important to get them for your alliance, right? And after you get them, do not give them up. Do not give up those base locations, because there should be someone in your alliance, right, who's willing to be stationary. And what kills me is when the heavy raiders and stuff, right, get an awesome base location, and then they don't bother to ask if anyone wants it, and they leave, and then some other alliance ends up with the spot, right? And it's less about the alliance as a whole a lot of times, but if your whole alliance is being thoughtful about this, right? I've even proposed the idea of having on a Discord channel an entire, or a Discord server, an entire channel dedicated, right, to keeping track of who's got bases where, so that especially too, like if I were in dire need of a crap ton of gas or crystal, if I needed any of the primary resources, right, I could tap someone and they could bump out for me real quick so that I can get loaded up, especially during these prime refine events, which, thank goodness, wow, what unreal timing, right? We'll see what I get here as I'm doing it, and so this should be curious. But like I was getting dangerously low where I didn't really feel comfortable doing the 150 pots, especially with my ore, and so I've been going at it pretty hard all day. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm not mad at these numbers, really. I don't know if anyone else gets way better, but the crystal is like, okay, yeah, that's odd. Like 36 is dope. I'm gonna go ahead and just for the sake of, nah, that's more like it. There we go. And I'm not even gonna try wasting. Wow. Yeah, there we go. Then, all right. So for everyone that does, like, feels terrible about their refine rates, I mean, like everyone deals with the game in our own pace. It's not like, one team is playing in a warm gem and the other one is playing on ice, right? Like we're all dealing with the same circumstances. No one gets special treatment. So try not to complain too much because we are all playing the game. So anyways, zooming back out, right? The beautiful part for me, and I'm actually lucky enough to have just gotten one of my alliance members to give me a base location in Rator. Rator, Pajem, and Morska. So here's Rator within the framework of the galaxy, right? There's that. It's right there in the middle. And then if I bring it back in a little bit for a second and pull us over to Morska, which apparently I can't find as easy as I thought. There it is. So there's Morska, right, within the framework of the galaxy. The nice part about these base locations, though, is that as long as you can get to where you need to go within warp range, and you might have to use Scotty from time to time when you don't want to, but chances are it actually is a lot better for you. Like for me, right, if I go out to Robiton, yeah, if I go here, right, I'm going to end up being in a situation where I have to use Scotty on my Franklin to do my dailies. But if I'm in Rator, which I am, then I don't have to use Scotty and I get more kills and it's more cost effective for me. But the nice part is, and during a mining event and with IA in particular, right, I saw them clear these nodes earlier and make sure that they're, eating up as much space as possible, which is a valid strategy. But when they're not there and when it's not a mining event, one of the things that I'll be able to do is use my North Star in an efficient way, which is so rare for a North Star fan like myself. I love using my North Star. And so that's one of the other things, leveling up my new Mayflower that I've been fiddling around with. So my North Star has been fully maxed for a while, and I will say early on, I felt like I was missing something with the jelly a little bit. There's no better early purchase than the North Star, in my opinion. It's very cost effective to repair. It's a very fast ship. Its storage space is terrible, but you're not really going to be using it for that early on anyways. It makes for a good battering ram in early game. And then late game, it mines like crazy if you want it to. So the healthy mining bonus, what a lot of people just seem to like not comprehend is that if I look at a gas node with my North Star and with my best horizon, right? My horizon is probably going to look like it mines faster. But this is huge, you guys. The mining rate of 3-star gas ore crystal is increased by 1. That's for a fully maxed North Star per total officer health point of all the officers on the ship. Now I'm going to show you something pretty sweet. Look how many spots there are. All of the health for 9 officers. And if I start going in on, I'm going to go ahead and start, even if I don't use my most healthy officers, right? And I talked about this in one of my last videos, actually. And this is what I end up doing a lot of times to give myself the distance. But if I have to, and I just throw Nero and some other people into some stuff, so I'll go this way, right? But confirm changes. You can't even really see the full health of the officers on the ship right now, I don't think. So what's important here to see is that I'm getting 15% health bonus, and then let me do it this way, 20% health bonus. So that's a 35% health bonus to all of the officers on my North Star. And then a lot of these guys, right, that's like, Livis has almost 2,000 health. Let's see, Carol has, well, way less than I thought she did. That's less exciting. Yeah, Livis is definitely my dude, I guess. Usually Nero is in here with a lot of health as well. But anyways, this thing mines so fast. That's 1% for every health point that every officer has. That's crazy. So that in and of itself is not necessarily the fastest mining crew for the North Star. It is more efficient to have like T'Pring, Barrett, or Ston on there if you can. But this is a pretty cool thing to do if they're out mining a different 3-star resource and you're close to one in your own system. You can get double duty going fast, which during these events where you get 10 points per resource, right? That becomes a much bigger deal. So anyways, I am excited to keep doing these videos, and I really hope that you guys keep subscribing, keep like supporting me as much as you can. This is just a little baby channel right now, and I would really love to see if this can go, to greater heights. And was there something? Oh, I was gonna say, June, come here. Come here. Come do the sign off with me real quick. Just say goodbye with these people. Come here. Oh, June, can you get a little excited? Oh, yep. Oh. All right. She's very excited. You can tell. Anyways, I hope you guys all have a great week and enjoy my cute dog for a couple seconds. She's very patient with me. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.